because when we're not allowed to amplify sound, we have to find new ways, and that, for entertainment, that was incredible. Next, we've got a special guest who just told us today that he could make it and come down and speak for us. Michael Meacher, MP. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm here obviously because I'm outraged by Bilderberg, but more particularly...
That's it!
All right, more particularly I want to thank all of you because you're putting Bilderberg on the agenda. And if there's one thing that ought to be on the agenda, it's what is happening in that hotel over there. I think to have 130 of the world's, or certainly the Western world's finance capitalist leaders meeting together in a situation of complete blackout and utter secrecy is an outrage to democracy. But let us be clear, democracy in our civilization is on the slide. It isn't the democracy that we knew 40, 50 years ago. It's very different. We've already had in the Eurozone 2 technocratic prime ministers replacing democratic prime ministers in Italy and Greece, and now we have the leaders, much more than the political leaders, the real leaders of Western finance capitalism, meeting there with no agenda, no report on the proceedings, no communique, and no report to Parliament as far as I know. And that's why I have put down a request to the Speaker of the House of Commons that a statement be made by the Chancellor of the Exchequer or the Prime Minister, both of whom are attending this conference. They're not attending in a personal capacity, they're attending in an official capacity. And on that basis, they should report to Parliament. And we are demanding that. Friends, just contrast that with what happens when David Campbell goes on our behalf to Brussels along with the other heads of state. It's all out in the open, the press is there, it's reported usually on the Saturday and the Sunday. We all know exactly what's going on. That's the way it should be. And exactly the same when they have their Davos conferences at Switzerland every winter. Again, it's completely open. We all know, we think we know anyway, broadly what is going on. But this time it is very different. Why? Well, I can only speculate because I haven't been there. Not yet anyway. But I don't think I have a chance. Anyway, the point is, what is significant? Why do they want secrecy? That's the question that we need to ask. This is not just a cosy chat. You don't get people coming thousands of miles who are the leaders of the European Commission, who are the president of the World Bank or the WTO or the IMF, all coming here, not because they want to have a cup of tea in a Swiss hotel, but because they want to have complete frankness in their discussions, they want to have serious policy making, and in the state of current capitalism, they want to concert their plans. And it may be pretty brutal. I can well understand that that is what they're discussing. But the fact is, if they are discussing those things, the one group of people who ought to be involved is us, because we are...
Yeah! Yes!
This is going to affect the lives of every single one of us in the UK and the rest of the West. These are the people who are deciding our future, our livelihood, our jobs, and if you look at the bedroom tax, even our homes. So it's about time that we had this opened up. Now, I think that's an extremely reasonable request. I'll just say two other things. It so happens, I must say, the ironies in politics are never ending. It so happens that on Monday of this week, Cameron, as a result of the awful further revelations of sleaze in the House of Commons and the House of Lords, which I utterly deplore and should be punished, Cameron decided there was going to be a crackdown on lobbyists, and there was going to be transparency, and there was going to be an end to corruption. So how is it that at the end of the week, the biggest lobbyist group in Western capitalism meets in total secret?
Yeah.
And one other thing, which you may have noticed in today's papers, wonderfully timed to fit in with the Bilderberg conference. You will know that they are very, very keen to know about every single email, telephone call, video, text message, all the online traffic that all of you and all of us are making billions and billions and billions of them. They want to track every single one through Facebook and all of the other social media using MI5, MI6 and the GCHQ in Cheltenham. Well, what I say to them is if you are so keen to know about every single email, etc. that we send, we want to know the basic message.
Yeah.
I'll just leave you with one final thing. I think what they should be discussing, and I bet they are discussing, it's the one single biggest issue affecting the Western world, indeed the whole world, including China. And that is prolonged austerity. It is the single biggest issue which affects us all. And we should be involved in that. Now, let me say, the obvious thing is to